Yeah, everyone you said right, exactly right. It's agriculture, it's very important for your country and economic growth also. Okay, so agriculture inputs are at the heart of rural marketing and rural development. Okay, so now we are going to discuss types of agriculture inputs, consumable inputs and capital inputs. So what are the consumable inputs? Seeds, fertilizers, veterinary medicines, packing materials, agrochemicals, oil and lubricants, and cattle. So we will see one by one. So seeds, everyone know about that, right? If you know the plant, it will be growing before the first is seed, right? So and also fertilizers, we are using the manure only, the plant will grow. Okay, so veterinary medicines they are using for that to grow the particular plant. Then packing materials like gummies and ropes and twine. So after finish that wheat, right? So these are the things we have packed in the gummies bags and the ropes and twine. Then agrochemicals, oil and lubricants, and we are using for the cattle feed also. Next, capital inputs. So capital inputs is nothing but we are using assets for the agriculture. Okay, so tractors, agricultural machineries, we are using for the thresher and harvester, agricultural implements and tools like cultivators, levelers and irrigation, pump sets, motor sets and roller carts. Right? So these are the things of capital. Why we are saying it's capital? It's important for agriculture. So without agriculture, the capital inputs, we can't use that agriculture. Right? Okay. So next we are going to discuss about there are two types of sectors are there, farm sector and non-farm sector. So what do you mean by farm sector? It's related only to the particular farm, right? So it's not related to the economic activity, right? It's a pure farm. Okay, so it refers to activities related to agriculture, including crop production, livestock raising, forestry and fishing. So what are the examples of farming activities means? Crop cultivation, right? Grains, fruits and vegetables. Then livestock raising, cattle, poultry and sheep, and forestry like timber production and fishing and aquaculture. So these are the examples of farming activities. Right? So this non-farm sector, it includes economic activities. So there is no related to that, it's a farm sector. It's a but non-farm sector, there is a relation with economics. Right? So economic activities, they are not directly related to agriculture. It encompasses a broad spectrum of industries such as manufacturing, construction, mining, services including retail, healthcare, education, finance, hospitality and government. Okay, so these are related to the non-farm sectors. So what are the examples of non-farm sectors? We have seen that in urban only. So because agriculture, we are using the pure farm, it's in agriculture like that, we are using in the rural areas. But non-farm, we are using in the urban areas, right? So there are two types, three types of sectors are there. So we are going to sell the agriculture product to the customers. One is cooperative sector, one is public sector, and another one is private sector. So what do you mean by cooperative sector? Why we are saying it's a cooperation?
So this cooperation of farmers, many farmers include and became a set of even they will get a product into them.
They are going to form a group. So in the group only, they are going to selling the particular product to the customers, right? So in that area, right? For example, in that village, that area only they have to cover, right? They are going to selling the product to the particular customer, right? So we are going to discuss some of the points related to the cooperative sector, like supply chain management, pooling resources, right? Supply chain management in the sense cooperative play important role in the supply chain management of agricultural inputs. And also you have to collective bargaining power in that cooperative sector. Okay, so what do you mean by bargaining? Negotiation. Okay, so next one is public sector. Public sector, in the cooperative, you are going to frame the rules and regulation, everything you are going to frame by yourself. But in the public sector, it will be controlled by the government, right? For example, if you take this Ulavar Sandhe, right? So Ulavar Sandhe operated by the government, but they are using by farmers. Okay, so regulation and oversight and research and development, and also you will get subsidies also. Apart from that other sectors, but you will get more subsidies in agriculture. Okay, so and also they are doing for the infrastructure development also. Okay, but private sector compared to the public and cooperative, private sector will be different. Okay, So innovation, like always they have to innovate something, new seeds. Okay, so private companies invest heavily in research and development to innovate and develop new agricultural inputs, customize it to the specific needs of the farmers, such as high-yielding seeds, precision fertilizers, and bio-pesticides. And also next, marketing distribution also it will be simple in that compared to the cooperative and public, private it will be easy. Okay, so private companies have extensive marketing and distribution network to reach farmers in remote areas and provide them with a wide range of input through agro dealers. Simply we are saying it's a dealers, but if related to agriculture, we are saying that agro dealers, right? So like that agro chemicals. So everything related to agro. So agro dealers, retailers, and e-commerce platforms. Now any doubt? Cooperative sector, public sector, and private sector. Okay. And also very important in the private sector, quality assurance. 100% quality assurance. Right? So then only they are going for that private sector. Okay. So private companies like that quality assurance and product standards build trust and credibility. Because in the trust and credibility only again and again you are going to the private sector. Right? So next risk management. So in the risk the private companies are, it will be helpful to easy to manage the risk. Right? So like the crop insurance and weather index insurance to protect farmers against yield losses. Suppose the farmer will get any loss means the private sectors insisted that farmers to get insurance, right? So there is no losses. Okay. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Right? So what are things we have discussed? Consumable input, capital inputs, farm and non-farm, right? Then cooperative, public and private. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Next class we will discuss.